Hey guys, how have you been doing? I've been doing pretty good. I've been doing the 21-day fix on Beachbody, and today is day 11, and I've worked out 10 and 11 days, so I feel pretty good. Just did a workout. But I noticed that when I work out, it gets me thinking about things, and this idea came to me, and I was wondering if anybody else could relate to it. And it is the idea that I have some favorite books on my shelf from a period of my life where my life is a lot different now, and I'm wondering, will I still love the book as much as I did when I first read it? So, by that I mean, I have a couple examples here. When I was in university doing my psychology degree, I kind of took English for about a year because I was trying to figure out what I was doing. And one of the books that we read was Monkey Beach by Eden Robinson. And this is a First Nations author. You've probably seen me talk about this before, way back in the day. But it's told episodically, so it's like you're like watching a movie, and there's like little VHS tape or something, and there's like a camcorder, and there's little tiny chunks of the story. But I really loved it. It was one of those books that you read, and it's just like, wow, it changes you in some way. Now, I remember I loved the writing, I loved the story, but I'm scared that if I reread it, I won't love it as much because my circumstances in my life has changed, my political views have changed, just everything. I've grown as a person into a different type of person, not necessarily a better person, but just a different type of person. And I'm wondering if I'm still going to love this book. It's a coming-of-age story, and it's a little bit tragic. Am I still that person that would love it? Or will it just depress me? It's really hard to tell. And I really want to reread it, but I also don't want to be disappointed. Now, on the flip side, I saw on Weepka's channel, One Book, One Review, she's reading The Gunslinger by Stephen King. And I read this book about, 6 years ago or so, 7 years ago, and I thought it was just okay. I gave it like 3 out of 5 stars. But now I'm wondering if I will like it a lot more. And I only read the first 6 or 7 pages last night before I went to bed, and I'm already noticing that I am perceiving the book differently than my first time around. So I think I'm going to really like it, actually. But with this, I'm not afraid to retry because I know I like Stephen King's other stuff, and it's supposed to be a really good series, and maybe I just wasn't in the right frame of mind, that sort of thing. But my favorite book of all is by Stephen King's son, Joe Hill, and it's Nosferatu, and it's a big chunker of a book. And I remember when I was reading this book, I just flew through it. And one of the reasons why is because of how it's set up. And by that I mean, quite often, the last sentence of the chapter leads into the title of the next one. So, for example, within this chapter, it says, "He was waiting there or he wasn't, but either way there was no place left for her to go except," and then the title of the next chapter is Out. So I really, really love this book so much, and I'm scared to reread it. Does anybody else feel that way? Are you scared to reread your favorite books, or are they your favorite for a different reason? We read so many books that we're bound to change our personalities throughout the years. So I'm just curious if anyone else has this fear, if it's just me. So let me know in comments below what you think, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.